Welcome, my friends, to a new feature of the Ian Wygath channel. Every Tuesday we'll be uploading these short videos, well, short compared to my normal ones anyway, and they're going to be titled Tuesdays with the Pilgrim. And we will read small sections of John Bunyan's Pilgrim's Progress. So, let's get on with it, and hopefully you'll enjoy these little bits. So this is from Chapter 1, Part 1. As I walked through the wilderness of this world, I came to a place where there was a den. Inside I lay down to sleep, and as I slept, I had a dream. In my dream I looked up and saw a man clothed in rags, standing in a certain place, with his face turned away from his home. He carried a book in his hand, and a great burden on his back. As I watched, I saw him open the book and begin to read. And as he read, he wept and trembled. Then, not being able to contain himself any longer, he cried out in anguish, asking, "What shall I do?" While still in this condition, he returned to his home. Not wanting his wife and children to perceive his distress, he restrained himself as long as he could. He couldn't hide it for long, however, because his anguish only increased. Finally, he bared his soul to his wife and children and began to talk to them. "O my dear wife and my children, the fruit of my own body, I, your beloved friend, have lost all peace because of a great burden weighing heavily upon me. What's more, I have been informed that our city is most certainly going to be burned with fire from heaven, and unless some way of escape can be found by which we can be rescued, all of us, you, my wife, and sweet children, as well as myself, will come to a dreadful end in this terrible destruction." At this, his family was greatly perplexed. Not that they believed there was any truth in what he was saying, but they feared he was losing his sanity. Since nightfall was approaching, they quickly helped him to bed, hoping that some sleep might settle his troubled mind. But the night was as disturbing to him as the day, and instead of sleeping, he groaned and cried all night. When morning came, his family asked him how he felt. "Worse and worse," he answered. Once again he began to tell them about his fears, but they were not receptive, and their hearts began to harden. They also thought that perhaps they could drive the mental illness away by treating him harshly and rudely. Sometimes they ridiculed him. Sometimes they rebuked him. And sometimes they totally ignored him. Consequently, he began staying in his own room, pitying and praying for his family, and also grieving over his own misery. At times, however, he walked alone in the fields, sometimes reading, and sometimes praying. He spent several days this way. Well, that's the end of the first part. And next Tuesday, if you'll tune in for these little shorts, we will go on with the evangelist. And I hope you enjoy these. We're going to go for quite a while because Pilgrim's Progress is a fairly long book. So anyway, God bless you all. We'll see you on Friday for our Friday video, and next Tuesday with Chapter 1, Part 2 of Pilgrim's Progress.